Well, hello there guys, Agrippa Maxenius here coming at you with some more Mare Nostrvm. A lot of you guys have been asking for some battles from the Greco-Persian wars, trying to fight the massive forces of Persia with the very strong tactical but not so big forces of Greece. So we're going to be starting at the Battle of Naval, and I must warn you guys, this is going to be a tough fight. The Persians, as you can see, have a ton of ships, and we're playing as the Ionians. We don't have even close to as many. So let's go ahead, try this. Our first battle was a success as the Romans, but now as the Ionians, I'm not so sure, guys. We're approaching the enemy in this sort of singular pattern. I'm not really crazy about this particular pattern, to be honest with you, and I'm going to see if I can actually get my guys out of this so that they can go ahead and venture off on their own. So here we go. As you can see, I'm not using the leader to move this group. I'm going to try to move them separately so that they can kind of do their own thing for a number of reasons. So let's go ahead and hope this works. I hope that these guys are able to move separately away from their ship. And actually what I should have done, I messed up here. Cancel. I have to, of course, ask them to turn left. There we go. Okay. Same here. We got to ask these guys to turn right. Don't forget, if you guys want to see some more Mare Nostrvm, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And we're going to try to get as many videos out. We might even do a campaign here, but I really think that Mare Nostrvm is much better with the single battles. Seems a lot better. Now, we're going to have to do this with a lot of our units. Some of our units we're going to keep in a regular formation. So, for instance, these guys, I'm just going to keep them in this line formation. These guys can pretty much move on their own. So let's go ahead. No. Go ahead and start moving that way. And with these guys, we're going to do the same thing. Just moving forward with the formation. And basically, we're going to have to rely on the shooting skills of our archers here. Let's go, boys, and hope for the best. Ending the turn. Alright, let's hope that these guys can actually get away from each other. Moving galleys is a lot harder than you think. And look at that Persian fleet. I mean, it's just endless. It's a huge amount of Persians. And, of course, the Persians in this time really control the sea. They really control the trade routes, etc. And we've got to try to stop that immediately. So I actually like this splitting here. This is kind of a cool idea. I might do it with the rest of my ships. Of course, keeping the units away from their commander, it's a little risky, but this could work. The problem with these lines, I'm not really sure as to the tactical advantage, because I see the Romans use them a lot, and now the Greeks are using them. I'm thinking it's just because we can basically drive by the enemy ships with a continuous amount of missile fire. That's my guess. I don't know if that's the actual reason. Alright, nice. Very cool. So now, of course, these guys are more or less moving by themselves. We're just going to go ahead and move forward with grapples. Not to say we're not going to go for any rams, but right now, let's just go for the good old standard grapple. And with this guy, I'm going to turn right and go, yes, perfect. Now, some of these units are cut off. This is the problem with doing this tactic. Now these units are going to have to basically make their way over here, and that might not be so easy for them. So we really need to be careful, and that's going to take away from some of our turns. We've got to maybe do something a little bit different. So over here, I might start splitting these guys apart. I think I am. I think we're going to do exactly what we just did. Boom. All right. It's a bit risky, but we'll do it. Go this way. We're really using up as much of the space here in the ocean as possible to be able to outmaneuver the enemy. Here we go. Turn right. This is going to be an interesting fight, to say the least, guys. Not sure how long this video is going to be, but this could actually be a bit longer than I anticipated. Alright, there we go. Nice. Now, with these two lines, I'm going to keep on going. So we're going to see how this works. Maybe it's not going to work very well, but at the same time, I'm curious to see if it does. So we'll keep moving forward normally with these guys. We'll start the turn. We're not afraid of Persia. We have the gods on our side, hopefully. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. Oh, why is it paused? There we go. And we're definitely going to be making contact with these Persian ships very soon. And man, they have some beautiful ships here. You can tell these have been handcrafted for Xerxes himself. I think it's Xerxes. Could be a different ruler at this point. This is fairly early in the Greco-Persian Wars, of course. And there are several. There we go. All right, yeah, I definitely don't think we're gonna go for a ram. That would be a little risky. We might just, well, look at how they're turning. I don't know. Could be interesting to try. We'll have to see what happens, guys. We're definitely getting close to their ships, and they're actually having some trouble here maneuvering themselves. But they're definitely perpendicular to us. They could, of course, turn out of that, though, very quickly. So I am going to go for the ram. Yes, I'm going to do it. I don't think it's going to work out very well. But you don't know if you don't try. Am I right? So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go for the rams here with our command ship. We're actually going to turn right, and we're going to try to board whoever is ahead of us. With this ship, I'm going to go for the ram. And we're really forcing these ships to speed up to do this. So we're actually taking quite a risk. With this guy, I'm going to go for a grapple. This guy, I'm going to turn right, go for a grapple. As you can see, not everybody's going for the ram. A few of these guys are going to go for just grappling maneuvers to try and grab onto these Persian ships. Here, we're definitely going for grappling maneuvers. Come on, boys. Actually, we could try something like that. Why not? Let's try it. Let's try it. We're here experimenting, more or less. Move up a little bit here. And as you can see, look at this. All these units are cut off from our command ships. Now they're going to have to get to the command ship at cruising speed and hopefully get back in the control area. So that's definitely hurt us a bit. What's going to happen here? Here we go. First blood. Come on, come on. Oh, we could do this. We could do this. Go faster, go faster. Come on, command ship. Oh, I thought for sure we had her. We did not. We got another possible ram here. Come on. Yes, we got one, guys. One Persian ship down from ramming. We're not fouled up on her, so that thing just went right down with a heavy, heavy smash. We've got to try to replicate that. And over here, our command ship's trying to grab onto the enemy, but they're being difficult. We've actually got a lot of Persians over here taking out our Ionian forces, so I hope we can do something about that. Oh boy, our command ships are in trouble. Now that they've been cut off from the rest of the unit, we're really hoping that these guys can fight their way back to the command ship with no problem. We have grappled onto the enemy ship. Persian Trimemis 7, we have 17. We should be able to take this thing out. Okay, now this could work out in our favor. This guy's fatigued. Unfortunately, we're not going at a speed where we're going to be able to ram. It's just not going to happen because we're actually, you know, there are ships in the way, etc. But we could try to ram this fellow. So I'm going to go like this. And we just got a few of these ships back, so we'll go this way. We'll try to board. We'll do the same with this guy over here. Try to board. I'm really excited that we managed to sink that ship. That's pretty cool. These guys are also going to head this way, try to board, and if they can't, I think over here they could probably attempt a ram. So we're going to do this. Still some ships that are cut off. We're waiting for them to arrive. And what about here? Ooh, this looks like maybe if he stays put, but he won't. He's at cruising speed. But that's a possible ram if we were able to get a little bit closer. I'm going to move forward to the ram over here. And I want to turn this guy. Yeah, we're going to try to ram, but I think that's pretty much useless. This guy we will turn this way. And this guy has to turn around completely. Start sailing this way. Alright, we have captured one of the Persian ships, and it definitely looks like we're on the winning side right now. Now, is that going to continue? I'm not sure. So many decisions to be made in this actual battle. So there's a lot to worry about here. No ramming, grappling. So let's try to grapple on board here. And as for this guy, I just want him to move this way. That's it. I don't think he's going to be able to ram this guy. I'm not even going in a ramming maneuver, but who knows? Anything could happen. This guy is going to go for a ram. I don't know how it's going to work out, but we'll soon find out, guys. Here we go. Come on, boys, for Greece, for freedom. I think we're going to end up just raking oars with that ship, more than likely. And a lot of Persian ships here turning around. A lot of those are command ships as well. So these Persians are sneaky, man. I didn't think they had that many men, but they're starting to have quite a few. There we go. We managed to cripple one of these Persian ships, and we are littering him with arrows. But of course, with these guys not moving, not much is happening on that end. We're going to have to send those guys back into the fight, probably back here. There's a lot of enemy ships that are fatigued, tired, etc. Maybe this is an opportunity to take them out. Besides, our commanders are getting shot at on the Ionian Trimem here. We can't have that. Alright, interesting, boys, interesting. And look at that, we did foul up another enemy ship. So apparently we did get a ram there, but we are cut off. So it doesn't make things much easier for us. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to try to grapple. Actually... could try a ram here, I think. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. And I might... see, the thing is, yeah, they're going to be probably going this way. So I'm going to try to ram here as well. But we might get caught up on the end of that enemy ship. I'm not sure. We definitely have to worry about these guys, though. We've got a lot of ships over here that have not really, or aren't really doing much right now. And I want to try to get a ram on the enemy, but we also have to make sure that we come in the right way to get a ram, if that makes sense. So let me actually... no, that's not going to work. Cancel that. How can we get closer? But on the opposite side of the ship, if that makes sense. I'm just going to go like this. Get closer to the ship at the very least, and then we'll worry about the ramming a little later. Do the same with this guy, because we can always turn around. And look at that, that's the Persian ship. No, we got that guy initially, but still, that's pretty cool. We could actually back up. That's what I think I'm going to do, because then we could use this guy in a different sort of situation. And I'm also going to turn this guy and try to go for a grapple even. All right, let's go. Here we go, men. For Greece. It looks like we've grappled onto this enemy ship right here. And this one. We're definitely doing better in battle than the Persians are, as far as I can tell, once we actually grapple on. So, knowing that, we probably need to try to grapple on as much as we can. Almost like a boxer in a boxing match. We've got to grab on and hope we don't get knocked out. So we know they have more men. Our best bet is to basically grab them, take them out as fast as possible, and... you know, lessen the amount of men they have, basically. As you can see, we just had more Persians come on board this command ship. This could change things. I don't know now if I'm so confident about that command ship doing well. Look at this. We got a bunch of boats over here that just aren't moving. We can definitely use them. We totally ignored this particular part of the battlefield, but it's okay. Nothing bad has happened. In fact, it looks like the Persians are kind of in disarray here. And this ship is about to be taken out. So we might go for some serious ramming over here. Okay, now things are a lot closer, as you could imagine. Let's try this. Let's try this. We're going for it. And we'll grapple onto that guy, of course. As for these guys, I'm going to start sending them this way. Because eventually they're going to have to come this way anyway. Alright, let's see what happens, guys. Here we go. Going for that ram. Now, this is a tougher one because our ships are slightly in disarray. But how great would it be if we could get a ram on the enemy command ship? That would just make my day. And it would make the battle a lot easier, of course. Kind of forgot about this guy. He's going to end up being grappled, but I think he can take the Persians. Think being the key word here. Come on, come on. The ram could happen here. Come on, come on. Full steam ahead, boys. Row like your lives depend on it. And here we go. Oh, guys, we just rammed an enemy command ship. Now, we did get fouled up on it, so that could spell doom for the guys on board that Trimem, unfortunately. But we took out a command ship. That's huge. And it looks like the command switched over here to this lighter ship, which is going to make it that much easier to destroy it. So we're definitely going to go straight for this thing, try to maybe get a ram against him. But that really made my day. We got a ship. That's awesome. Alright, first things first. These guys have to turn around, of course. So we'll just force them to turn around a bit. And actually, we can actually have them go separate directions. Yeah. So let me turn my command ship here. Of course, I'm going to try to grapple on. But what I want to try to do with these guys is get a ram. So here we go. Ram here. And I'm going to try the same here. No, that's not going to work. Well, I'll try to grapple here. So if we don't ram, we'll end up at least grappling. If I can push that ram a bit more, I will. Yep, just to make sure that they go at the fastest speed possible. Well, let's see what's going on with these guys. All right, over here, things it's kind of half and half. I mean, we're definitely losing men. At the same time, the enemy's losing men, but they're overwhelming us with their numbers now. So I'm going to try to go this way with this unit, and with these other units, I'm going to try to ram over here. I don't know if this guy can ram because he's already so close to the enemy, but we'll see. Yeah, I highly doubt that. Alright, we got some enemy units that are getting exhausted. They're getting tired. That's good for us. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. Enemy command ship. Try to grapple, boys. Try to grapple. Ooh, they didn't manage to grapple, but they did cripple the enemy command ship. So now we can basically surround it and pepper it with arrows until everybody's dead inside. This guy might... No, I don't think he's going to get the ram. I think that that light ship is just a bit too fast. If it was a heavier ship... Oh, wait a minute. It's crippled. We might get a ram here, my friends. This would be a great extra ram for the battle. Alright, here we go. Oh, well, we grappled on, so I guess we had taken grapple there. Just as good. Now we're taking over another enemy command ship, of course, and that's going to increase our chances of victory even more. Also, a lot of these ships over here are being destroyed, and you can see that the battle is pretty even, honestly. I mean, we're just barely doing better than the enemy. You know, we're going to have to figure out a way to change our luck, basically. Okay, so this guy's crippled. This guy's turned the wrong way. Wonderful. We've got a lot of units over here that are cut off. So I think this commander should actually try to return to this general area, because he definitely needs some support in command. These guys may as well go ahead and head to another direction. I'm actually going to have this guy pass by here. Yeah, maybe even that's not a good idea. I'll keep him here. I'm hoping that he's getting some shots. If not, let's see if we can't ram this guy. I'm not sure if we can ram this guy when we already have a guy grappled on, but we're going to try. And these guys are coming back around. Sorry, boys. You're not getting away from this fight. And we need them to help us shoot down the enemy here. So let's try this. What about this guy? No, he's not going to be able to get a successful ram from this position anyway. We're going to keep him there for now. Come on, boys. Oh, and actually we got a Persian ship headed towards us. So we turned at about the right time, I think. Unless he decides to make a major left turn here. Alright, get that command ship, boys. Does look like the guys on the command ship are very strong. We're down to 4 men on this ship. And yes, we can ram him. Wonderful. So we managed to ram the enemy command ship, but now they're heading towards us with a bigger enemy command ship, a trireme, and this thing looks like it's about to try to ram, but I don't think it's going in the right direction. So hopefully he'll just get fouled up here on his own ship. Oh... Never say never. He might be coming back for a ram. We'll have to see. But we are definitely doing much better on the left side of the battlefield here in terms of casualties on the enemy. We're really inflicting quite a lot of damage. So I'm going to try to grapple, of course. Just try to go like this, right past them. Okay, and you know what? We're going to try to ram the enemy cut-off ship. Why not? Let's go for it. As for this guy, I don't think we can ram, but we might as well try. Once again. End the turn. So I think just about everybody else is in pitched battles. Well, pitched battles on board ships. There's not much we can do about that. And yes! We did ram, and we succeeded. Beautiful. So one Persian ship down there. Let's see if we could take out another one. This has been probably my best game in terms of ramming. Here we go. Boom! Another one down. Another one bites the dust. Beautiful. And Greece looks like it might rise to victory here. Looks like they didn't manage to knock down one of our guys, but they're fouled up on it. Let's hope that they eventually get taken out. But as you can see, our Greeks here on the right side have been destroyed by those Persians. We've got a lot of reinforcements here, though, that we can send in. But it's going to take a while to get them there. Sorry about that, guys. Having some problems with my teeth here. Hoping I don't have to get one pulled. And that was the dentist calling, so I had to pick up. Now, here we go, guys. We're actually getting some really interesting attacks going on. I mean, the amount of rams we've gotten on this side amazes me. And a lot of these ships are still, like, floating. I'm amazed that these guys are still floating after so much time. So it's taking quite a while to sink them. But over here, you can see we're doing okay on the right side now. Before we weren't doing so good, but I think just the amount of ships we've taken out over here has actually improved our chances of winning here on this right side. Come on. Oh, come on, boys. You can do this. Full Greece. So right here, the command ship is almost down. But it doesn't look like our guy's firing at it. Now, that's one thing that I wish in this game you could select who to fire at. Unless... No, I think it is down. Sorry, that's my bad. There's nobody on that ship. We just haven't captured it. So now we actually have an enemy ship returning here. We've got to be careful of that. Be wary of that, I should say. I'm going to try to grapple onto this smaller ship. And we're going to do the same with this guy. We're going to move forward. Do the same with this guy, move forward. We can't ram on a turn. That doesn't really work, unfortunately. I don't know how this happened, but guys, look at this. We have a Persian ship that is fouled on his own ship that sunk. I don't know what happened. Maybe by sinking it, we actually ended up fouling him because he was on the other side. That would be a really cool mechanic if that's the case. In the meantime, I'm going to send this guy over here to... So, I think I'm going to send him there. Yes, to try and board. And we were going to wait for this guy to sink before we make our move. But I do want to eventually send this command ship out a bit. And I'm going to send this guy back a bit. This guy can also go back a bit. He'll be firing at the same time anyway. And hopefully this guy... Yeah, we'll just have him go for it. In fact, I'll go on ramming speed just in case the enemy tries to get past us here. I don't think they're going to because they're turned away, but... We might as well get ready for that. And oh my goodness, that was a head-on collision. And he managed to actually knock us over. Now he is fouled up on our ship, but that's the first time I've seen that. Just basically, destroying our ship just with a nasty, nasty ram there. Here we go. All right, we might be taking this guy out soon. 4 men on board. This battle against the Persians has really been a bloodbath. At the very least, they know that we mean business. We've definitely hurt their navy big time, taken out a few ships, killed entire crews, but will it be enough for victory? Are you going for a ram on that ship? I think he's going for a ram. It's a captured ship. You don't need to ram it. No, okay, so he stopped. So the enemy command ship is running away. I sort of expected that to happen. Oh no, we're getting rammed here by a small ship. Come on. No way that can work. Thank goodness. All right, now we're going to make them feel very, very sorry that they ever attempted that. Although they do have 2 ships here on the way. Although right now, it looks like the enemy is winning. The Persians are winning the fight. And that's a scary thought, but it's the truth. So let's get closer here to the enemy. To any living enemy, of course. And so I'm going to have to go this way. With this guy, I'm going to get a bit closer over here just to start firing at the enemy. That's the only reason, to wipe out the crew on board. And yeah, we don't really have much here that we can use. What I am going to try to do is do a ram in this direction. I don't think it'll work, but we might as well see what happens. I think they're going to try to ram this ship of ours. Also, since he's grappled onto the Persian trireme, it's a command ship, they're not very happy about that. Here we go. That's going to be a smash for sure. Oh, okay, so they're just grappling on. We can deal with that. Come on, man. A lot of cut-off units returning here, and these guys are Persian triremes. I thought we had taken out all their big guns, but no way. They've got a ton left here, and they're going to try to use them without a doubt. A lot of archers on board those ships. This is the problem with Persia, or the strength, really, is their ability to just outnumber their enemy. Not saying that they lack skill, because they don't. Even that, they have excellent skill, but their ability to outnumber their enemy is unbelievable. But I think we've done an excellent job, so I'm going to try to power through this. I think we still have to wait for it to sink, but we're going to see if we can get a few rams. Let's go for the ram here. And maybe that'll increase our chances at a draw, at least. A draw would be noble enough, I think. Let's go for it, boys. Okay, doesn't seem like that's going to be necessary anyway, but we might as well go for it. Here we go. Yeah, one Persian ship down. There was nobody aboard it, but it's the thought that counts. There we go. We just saw those two ships sink, guys. That was beautiful. So 2 ships going down, of course, and they won't be the last on this day, of course. The enemy did get fouled up on our ship, so there is a chance that that's going to sink as well. But really only time will tell, and I'm assuming that the battle will end very soon here. I'm hoping for a draw, but we might get a defeat, although the enemy would definitely have just a Pyrrhic victory. They've lost way too many men here to justify, or to try and justify. All right, let's do this. Ooh. Ramming speed here. Let's go with ramming speed on this guy as well, since the enemy is cut off there. And let's hope this works. Everybody else is, of course, stuck in battle, so we're really relying on these guys. But no, I think this guy's going to get away, unfortunately. Here we go. Come on. We can probably get a ram. We'll have to see. There we go. We managed to actually hit the enemy ship, and we're now fouled up on the ship itself. But look at that, guys. The enemy's cut off, getting some shots. Once again, pushing us towards a possible draw. I think a victory's out of our hands, but a draw is a possibility. And the amount of sunk ships during this battle has been extraordinary. It really has been. Guy's crippled. I really wish we could take that guy out before the end of the next turn. And it looks like they might try to ram us here with the ship that has nobody on board. And they succeeded. That's crazy, because there was no one on board that ship. So that was just very lucky on Persia's part. And that is going to be a minor defeat, guys. But look at the actual stats. Really fascinating stuff. And we killed 275 Persians. They killed 178 of our, or 148 of ours. but a really interesting battle. If you guys enjoyed Mare Nostrvm and you want to see more ancient naval combat, make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and please share the videos, guys. Share any video on the Agrippa Maxentius channel that you like to try and get people into the channel so that we have even more viewers. And as always, you can go to my Twitch channel, and if you want to donate, click on the kitty cat and send something to me via PayPal. Every cent counts. Thank you so much, guys. Take care, and have an awesome, awesome day.